Okay, this video is to show you how to properly eject the stone, the initial ejection of the stone from the all-stone one full arch. As you can see, this triple tray, we poured it up on one side just so you could see how it looks after. This bottom cover here, it's really important that you leave it on before you during the ejection process, because this actually sticks out further, and it's actually the one sitting on top of a flat surface, and that's the one that pushes the stone outwards, so it's important that you leave it on. Also, as you can see, you have some leakage of the stone while it was still wet. It was leaking out here. That's normal, so don't worry about that. And the back here, it's a little clear here, but what you could do is just to minimize the amount of stone you have to remove after when the stone's set. You could just remove some of it already before it sets, but don't go too far in and try to remove a lot of that in there, because you're going to disturb how the impression is seated, and during the setting time of the stone, you don't really want to disturb that. So anyway, these are the key things to remember. And also, as you can see here, it's always a good practice to clean that stone while it's still wet. So you could just kind of clean it off with your fingers. That way you could see there's a lot less stone you have to remove when the stone has set. Okay, so anyway, at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to remove the impression, and you can see this middle section here, the palette area. You need to remove that, okay, because you're going to need this area clear here. So what we need to do is we need just to remove that here with a handpiece, and once that's removed, you're going to be able to place your wooden dowel right in the middle here and eject it. So we will remove this for now. Okay, this is now after we've removed that middle section, that excess stone here. As you can see, you want to remove enough of it, but don't get too close to the edges. It's important that you give it a little room, as you can see right here. What you want is just enough room where you can place the wood dowel. Also, as you can see, this area here is sharp from the excess stone. You could trim this before you eject the stone with a handpiece, or run it through an arbor band, or you could do it after. That's totally optional. So anyway, let me go ahead and show you how it's ejected with the wooden dowel and the rubber mallet. This wooden dowel and rubber mallet comes with your initial order. However, some of you may receive samples. We do not send this out with samples. If you want to eject the stone and you don't have the wooden dowel and the rubber mallet, you could use something as simple as a magic marker. Just, something that you could place here, and use something that has mass, like a book. But make sure you don't hit it too hard, or use a regular hammer, because you do not want to crack that area there. If you hit it too hard, that may happen. So anyway, we'll go ahead and proceed. The best area to put the dowel is right about where the telephone number is. Make sure you're not too much up front here or too far in the back here. Right about where the number is, the phone number. So what you want to do is you want to hold it steady, and you want it to give it one brisk tap. Not too hard, but not too light either. So just one brisk tap. Which you didn't do it. Okay, we'll try that again. So I did not hit it hard enough. So what you do is do it one more time, and okay, that did it. It's separated it a little bit already, as you can see, and you may want to just kind of work it out. At this point, it's probably best to just go ahead and remove the these bottom here. Just take a pair of pliers and then remove it like this, and slowly work it out. You want to make sure you don't okay, so basically after you kind of work it out, you know, it'll free out. Okay, so there you remove the bottom. So now what we need to do is basically clean out this area. The best way to do this is with an arbor band or a handpiece. Just clear it off, clear it out that way. And again, as a reminder, never try to put this back, push it all the way in without having cleaned it first. Because if you do that, if you push it all the way in, you're going to get debris and stone dust inside the stabilizing channels, and that's going to create a fitment issue. So make sure you always wash it. At this point, really what you want to do is just to clean all this out, section dies, and wash it. Use a brush, a toothbrush, running water. Just give it a good wash. Make sure nothing is left inside those channels. And also wash the surface of the articulator. Wash it all off. Make sure you get all the debris out. And that's it. And that's how you eject the stone. And it's all downhill from there.